Hello and welcome back to the Southern Cyborg Cooks. I'm Craig Hall, and today we're going to be having a very special dish, homemade chicken pot pie. And when I say we're going to be making it, I mean I have a very special guest star today, my wife of 33 years, Carol Hall. I really can't do justice to this dish, so I'm going to let her prepare it. And I know you'll enjoy it as much as I enjoy it if you try it and do it just like she does. It's perfect every time, and you don't have to take my word for it. Try it yourself.
Okay, this is Craig's favorite meal, so I thought we'd show you how to make it. So I got 6 thighs. Let me tell you about vegetables. You can use any kind of mixed vegetables you like. I usually use the mixed frozen vegetables. You want to rinse them off and take them out prior so they can start thawing out. Because I use mine thawed out. It just makes it cook faster, better. So that's 4 cups of mixed vegetables. So while that's cooking, you want to get your pie crust out. You want to let it come up to room temperature, so I'm going to go ahead and take these out. Get a little salt. A little pepper. I usually put a little bit of onion powder in here. Okay, while the chicken's finishing up, I got the oven on to 375, and I got my dough out, and now I'm going to go ahead and put my other stuff in the bowl. So you want to try to make sure this is thawed out. I'm using 4 cups of mixed vegetables. Campbell's Cream of Chicken soup, a mother's best friend. You need 2 cans. Our chicken is done. I'll just go and drain it. Get out my kids' pot holders that they made me like 20 years ago. I'm gonna add the 2 cans of Campbell's Cream of Chicken soup. I really like they got a pull top. Sometimes I buy the brand just because it's got a pull top. You don't want to add any water to this. So it's going to be thick. You need it to stay thick. This is where you need some muscles, Mr. Hall. So basically you're just going to stir all that together and set it aside while you get your crust ready. I'll put down some plastic first and then roll it out. I love my little rolling pin. It's perfect. So you're going to roll that out, depending on how big your pan is, because this is a deep dish, so I roll this out a little bit thinner. Once you get that rolled out, then you're going to take it like this, and I usually fold it like this, and then I'll fold it again.
Put it in the pan and unfold it. Try to push it down. Try not to stretch the crust. Try to push it with that roller and get it in place so that there's no gaps behind it, and it'll be fine. So what she's doing right here is just dumping it all in, making sure you spread it out even, make it look good. It'll be real good, Miss Ann.
I use some cheese and put it on top. Some people grate it, but I like to use the slices.
Now this is optional, putting cheese on top, but if you like it, put it on there. Last step before we put it in the oven is roll out that other crust, put it on top, pinch the edges together like you like them. You can use a fork or you can use your fingers, but be sure and put some slits in the top of the pie so it'll vent and not bust open or something crazy.
All right, we're back. It's been 50 minutes, so we're going to take the pie out and set it on the cooling rack. So it took an extra 5 minutes, but that's okay. So when you take the pot pie out of the oven, you want to set it on a cooling rack for about 30 minutes so it can thicken up.
Okay, we're back, and it's time to taste this creation. But I can tell you, from the way it smells, it's going to be good. And I can't talk about it anymore. It's time to try it. Man, you can just see all that goodness. Look at that stuff.
Be careful.
I gotta have some crust. This is great. This is past good. You gotta know that of all the stuff that my wife makes for me, homemade chicken pot pie is my very favorite. And right behind it is chicken and pastry. But today it's chicken pot pie.
Well, I'm glad you like it.
That stuff's good, baby. Hey, if you like what we're doing here at the Southern Cyborg Cooks, subscribe to our channel. We've had a really great time today, and this is my wife's first time ever getting in front of the camera trying to make a video about something like a chicken pot pie. It's been a real adventure, and I think she did great. I'll see you next time on the Southern Cyborg Cooks.